Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. The Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program is a 30-minute radio intervention support program that is meant to provide continuous instruction to keep you academically engaged during this stay-at-home period, as well as preparing you, our 6th, 9th, and 12th graders for the pending Liberia Primary School Certificate Exam, Liberia Junior High School Certificate Exam, and West Africa Senior Secondary Certificate Exam when the time comes. Also, in addition to this academic support, the program is meant to provide psychosocial support for learners, teachers, and parents, and also tips on how you as parents and teachers can provide support to your students and children at home. Now, let's join our teacher for today's lesson.
Hello students, my name is James Faya. This is Ministry of Education and Partners lesson presentation. Today, I'll be teaching you grade 11 trigonometry on a topic compounds angles. At the end of the lesson, you'll be able to give the formula related to compounds angles, identities, and we will solve problems using the given identities. But let us first take a look at the definition of compound angles. Compound angles are angles which are the algebraic sum of two or more angles. They are of interest because their trigonometric functions are derived from the trigonometric function of their constituent angles. I repeat, compound angles are angles which are the algebraic sum of two or more angles. They are of interest because their trigonometric functions are derived from the trigonometric functions of their constituent angle. Now let us take a look at the compound angles identities which we use to solve problems. 1. If you have sine parenthesis open angle A plus angle B, remember in a trigonometry, angles are represented by capital letter. So if we say that sines of angle A plus angle B, it should be equal to sines of A times sines cos B plus cos of angle A, sine of angle B. I repeat, sines of angle A plus B should be equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sin B. 2. Sine of angle A minus B should be equal to sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. I repeat, number 2, sines of A minus B should be equal to sines of angle A cos B minus cos of angle A sine of angle A. 3. Cos of angle A plus B should be equal to cos of angle A cos of angle B minus sine of angle A sine of angle B. I repeat, number 3. Cos of angle A plus B should be equal to cos of angle A cos of angle B minus sine of angle A sine of angle B. Identities 4 under compound angle. Cos of angle A minus B should be equal to cos of angle A cos of angle B plus sine of angle A sine of angle B. I repeat, identity 4 on the compound angle. Cos of angle A minus B should be equal to cos of angle A, cos of angle B, plus sine of angle A, sine of angle B. Compound angle identity number 5. Tangent of angle A plus B should be equal to tangent of angle A plus tangent of angle B all over 1 you minus tangent of angle A, tangent angle B. 6. Tangent of angle A minus B should be equal to tangent of angle A minus tangent angle B all over 1 plus tangent of angle A, tangent of angle B. I repeat, identity of compound angle for question 6, number 6. Tangent of A minus B should be equal to tangent of angle A minus tangent B all over 1 plus tangent of angle A, tangent of angle B. Now let's take a look at this compound identities angle and simplify some problem. Example number 1. Simplify sine 75 degree. I repeat, number 1. Simplify sine 75 degree. Though in our trigonometry, especially where you are dealing with angles, when a value is given, this is simplify. Look for a degree that you summed or that will result to 75, but those degree should be a concrete value angle theory or degree. That is, it will fall in the form of 30 degree, 0 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90, and so on. So, for example, if we say that simplify sine 75 degree, so if you have 45 degree and 70, we have a divine angle value. The sum of these two will give you 75. So to simplify sine 75 degree, it should be equal to sine, parenthesis open, 45 degree plus 30 degree, it closes. So using the addition law of sine under compound angle, we state that sine of A plus B should be equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. You got to understand that 45 standing for sine and 30 standing for cosine. Therefore, sine 75 should be equal to sine 45 degree cos 30 degree plus cos 45 degree sine 30 degree. I repeat, sine 45 degree cos 30 degree plus cos 45 degree sine 30 degree. But on a trade table, we are aware that sine 45 gave you root 2 over 2. Cos 30 will give you root 3 over 2. Cos 45 will give you root 2 over 2. And sine 30 degree will give you 1 over 2. So, to simplify, sine 45 degree cos 30 degree plus cos 45 degree sine 30 degree should be equal to parenthesis open for step 2. Parenthesis open, root 2 over 2, it closes, another parenthesis, root 3 over 2, it closes, plus parenthesis open, root 2 over 2, it closes, another one, 1 over 2, it closes. So if you multiply root 2 over 2 by root 3 over 2, you obtained root 2 over 4 plus, if you multiply root 2 over 2 by 1 over 2, factoring root 2 over 4 out as a coefficient, your result becomes root 2 over 4, parenthesis open, root 3 plus 1. I repeat, if you simplify root 2 over 2 times root 3 over 2 plus root 2 over 2 times 1 over 2, your answer becomes root 2 over 4, parenthesis open, root 3 plus 1, it closes. Example 2. Simplify cosine of 105 degree. Cosine of 105 degree. If you look at 105 degree and to section it into a degree that will give you a defined angle, you have 60 plus 45, which are well defined.
Coronavirus spreads via droplets. When a person coughs or sneezes, the droplets land on surfaces and are picked up on the hands of others and spread further. People catch the virus when they touch their infected hands to their mouth, nose, or eyes. It follows that the single most important thing you can do to protect yourself is keep your hands clean by washing them frequently with soap and water or hand sanitizer.
Therefore, the fact that it is positive, you take the positive compound identity angle of cosine. So if they should be simplified, you have cosine of 60 degree multiplied by cosine of 45 degree minus sine of 60 degree multiplied by sine of 45 degree. As a result, cosine 60 degree gave you 1 over 2 multiplied by cosine 45 degree gave you root 2 over 2 minus cosine 60 degree will give you root 3 over 2 multiplied by sine 45 degree, which will give you root 2 over 2. If you simplify 1 over 2 times root 2 over 2 minus root 3 over 2 times root 2 over 2, your answer becomes, parenthesis open, 1u minus root 3, it closes, another parenthesis open, root 3, root 2, it closes, all over 4. I repeat, if you simplify 1 over 2 times root 2 over 2 minus root 3 over 2 times root 2 over 2, your answer becomes, parenthesis open, 1 minus root 3 times root 2 all over 4. Example number 3. Simplify cosine of 75 degree under compound angle identity. Cosine of 75 degree should be equal to cosine, parenthesis open, 45 degree plus 30 degree. Because if you sum 45 plus 30 degree, we have 75 degree. By expansion of the formula of cosine under compound angle identities, this becomes cosine 45 degree, cosine 30 degree minus sine 45 degree, sine 30 degree. We use the same value or the equivalent of 45 degree, which is root 2 over 2 multiplied by cos 30 degree, which is root 3 over 2 minus the root of 2 over 2, which is sine 45 degree, and 1 over 2, which is sine 30. If you simplify root 2 over 2 times root 3 over 2 minus root 2 over 2 times 1 over 2, your answer becomes the root of 2 over 4, parenthesis open, root 3 minus 1. Remember that you are listening to the Ministry of Education and Partners Teaching by Radio, and this is Mathematics for grade 11 to be specific trigonometry on a topic sum of the compound angles identities. More of this lesson can be heard on the following radio station: Truth FM 96.1, ELBC 99.9, ELUN 98.7, Hot FM 107.9, Cool FM 91.9, ECOWAS Radio 91.5, King FM 88.5, Freedom FM 87.9, OK FM 99.5, and City FM 90.2. Example number 4. Simplify. Tangent parenthesis open minus 15 degree it closes. I repeat, simplify. Tangent parenthesis open minus 15 it closes. Now remember, we are solving problem using compound angle identity. Now, so if you simplify tangent of minus 15 degree, they should be equal to tangent parenthesis open 45 degree minus 60 degree. Remember, in mathematics, minus 15 degree is the same as 45 degree minus 60 degree, because if you subtract 60 from 45, you say obtain the value 15 degree. So under compound identity of tangent law, it says that tangent should be equal to tangent 45 degree minus tangent 60 degree all over 1 plus tangent 45 degree tangent 60 degree. You are aware that tangent 45 gave you 1 minus tangent 60 gave you root 3 all over 1 plus tangent 45 again gave you 1, and tangent 60 will give you root 3. So to solve this, first the numerator you maintain the 1 minus root 3 all over you have 1 plus 1 times root 3 will give you root 3. But under radicals, the law of radicals says that radicals should not appear in the denominator. So you try to find the conjugate, that is, you multiply the numerator by the opposite of the denominator, and also the denominator by the opposite of itself. So we proceed the next step. You multiply 1 minus root 3 by 1 minus root 3 all over 1 plus root 3 by 1 minus root 3. If you simplify this, your next step, after multiplying 1 minus root 3 times 1 minus root 3, you have 1 minus root 3 minus root 3 plus 3 all over. The denominator, if you multiply 1 times 1 will give you 1, negative times positive will give you negative, root 3 minus root 3 will just cancel. So indeed you will maintain minus 2 as denominator. So to collect last term, the numerator, 1 plus 3 will give you 4. Minus root 3 and minus root 3 will give you minus 2 root 3 all over minus 2. But 4 minus 2 root 3 have a value in common, which is 2. So if you factor 2 out, your answer becomes 2 parenthesis open root 3 minus 2 all over 2. So 2 and 2 cancel, your answer becomes root 3 minus 2. 5. Simplify tangent 50 degree. Question 5. Simplify tangent 50 degree. Again, tangent 50 degree is equivalent to tangent parenthesis open 60 degree you minus 45 degree. If you sum 60 and 45 negative, it is equal to 15. So it shows no difference. But this manipulation is done to allow you arrive at the substantial solution. So under positive law of compound identities angle for tangent which is positive, it states that if you have tangent of angle A plus angle B should be equal to tangent A plus tangent B or over 1 minus tangent A, tangent B. Therefore, to substitute positive 60 and minus 45 degree, they will result to tangent 60 degree minus tangent 45 degree all over 1 plus tangent 60 degrees tangent 45 degree. As a result, tangent 60 degree gave you 3 minus tangent 45 gave you 1 divided by 1 plus tangent 60 degree gave you 3 times tangent 45, which is 1. So if you multiply this, the next step becomes root 3 minus 1 or over 1 plus root 3. But we said that radical should not appear in the denominator. So if radical should not appear in the denominator, you find a conjugate by multiplying root 3 minus 1 by the opposite of the denominator, which is 1 plus root 3, which will give you 1 minus root 3. All over, you multiply the denominator, 1 plus root 3, by the opposite of itself, which is 1 minus root 3. If you multiply root 3 minus 1 by 1 minus root 3, your result is root 3 minus 3 minus 1 plus root 3. And if you multiply 1 plus root 3 times 1 minus root 3, you will arrive at minus 2 in the denominator. Collecting log terms, root 3 plus root 3 will give you 2 root 3 because the rule says that when the radicands are the same, you add a coefficient. So root 3 have coefficient of 1 each. 1 plus 1 gave you 2, and root 3 you just select 1, resulting to 2 root 3 minus 4, because if you add minus 3 and minus 1, it gives you minus 4, because the rule says that sine law said that negative plus negative will give you negative. Now, if you look at 2 root 3 minus 4 over 2, they have a value in common that can reduce each of them, which is 2. So if you factor 2 out, you have 2 minus root 3 closest, you have 2 add over 2. So the 2 in the numerator will cancel the 2 at the lower case. Your final answer becomes 2 minus root 3. Well, listeners, remember that coronavirus is real. Listen to the preventive measure given by Ministry of Health to protect your life, the life of your family, and the nation at large. Now, before we close, I'll give you an assignment. Do the assignment at home. It states, simplify tangent, parenthesis open, 105 degree it closes. I repeat, simplify tangent, parenthesis open, 105 closes. Simplify this and give her the answer. If you listen to the lesson, you have doubt anywhere, please contact the following numbers: 0776 35 7062 or 0886 357062. Now, our next topics will be Kuni session. To be specific, we'll be looking at circle equation. But before we close, let me just remind you of the key points. Summary of compound angle identities. 1, we say if you have sines of angle A plus angle B, it should be equal to sine of angle A cos of angle B plus cos of angle A sine of angle B. 2, if you have sines of angle A minus B, it should be equal to sine of angle A cos of angle B minus cos of angle A sine of angle B. 3, cos of angle A plus B should be equal to cos of angle A cos of angle B minus sine of angle A, sine of angle B. 4. Cos of angle A minus B should be equal to cos of angle A, cos of angle B, plus sine of angle A, sine of angle B. 5. Tangent of A plus B should be equal to tangent of angle A plus tangent of angle B all over 1 you minus tangent of angle A, tangent of angle B. Lastly, number 6, if you have tangent of angle A minus B, they should be equal to tangent of angle A minus tangent of angle B all over 1 plus tangent of angle A, tangent of angle B. Well, listener, thank you very much. This is how we come to the end of today's lesson. I remain Jim Faya, your teacher. Thank you. We see you next time. Bye-bye for now.